The end to the year saw me squeezing an overnighter in the day before Christmas Eve. The lake was busy, but the point swim was free, so I jumped in there. I fished my usual spots out left to the fallen trees and right to the plateau. It was mild and overcast and the conditions looked good, but the night came and went with only a single bleep to break the silence. I packed up mid-morning to go home for Christmas and thought ahead to when I could come back. After Christmas, I made the most of the bank holidays and got down the lake on Monday the 27th for another overnighter. This time the lake was quiet. The conditions looked good again with mild temperatures and a strong southwesterly, and so I went in the island swim to fish in the face of the wind. It was another uneventful night, however, and so I finished off 2021 without being able to follow up on the 33 pounder I'd caught from that swim just over a week earlier. 2022 saw me back down the lake the following Sunday on the 2nd of January. Hello, the first session of 2022. It's Sunday, 2nd of January. Just gone up to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's very busy on the lake because we've got the bank holiday tomorrow. A lot of people are down here. So I'm going to go in this swim, which gives me a lot of water. This is the swim where I started making the videos actually, back in November of 2020. And I had a 29 pounder of common. So, yeah, I've got a long way to carry my gear from the car. It's all of about 10 paces. Yeah, there's a lot of people up that end of the lake, and a lot of lines in the water. We're going to get some strong southwesterlies up to sort of overnight. It's going to be gusting to 40 miles an hour plus. So I'm guessing that's why people have gone to that end of the lake, which will get all the wind. But to this little bay here, well, it's not so little really, it's going to get all the wind pushing in there. I fished it from over there a few weeks ago actually, because it had been doing a few fish. This is a very weedy, there's a lot of weed out there still, and I fished out there to an inlet pipe which is sort of in the gap in the trees, but I'm going to be fishing it from this angle now. I'm putting one out there, and then the other one I'm going to have a bit of a lead around and see if I can find a nice spot amongst the weed, probably out towards that island, well it's not an island, it's a spit, for anything that might come around the corner there. So yeah, right, I'm going to get my gear out, and there's a few spots of rain, so I'm going to get set up. Okay, it was a bit mad, it was raining quite heavily whilst I was setting up, but now, as you can see, the sun's out, and it's actually, that warm, 2nd of January, it's dried me bivvy out already. Unbelievable. Right, okay, now I've had a bit of a lead about. Yeah, I'm going to be putting one out there at 19 reps, just off the tree, where there's the first sort of tree after the gap there on the bank. And the other one I'm going to be putting out there in line with a snag that sticks out from the spit there at 11 reps. There's loads of weed out there, loads, but there's some channels running through it, and it's sort of in one of the channels where there's a gravelly bit. Oh dear. Right, well I won't be putting bags out yet because it's raining again now. I'm going to wait a little bit, but yeah, when it stops I'm going to get them out there. It would have helped if I put the first rod on the right side. Man. that didn't take long. It's only been out there 15 minutes. I had my back turned, so I didn't see it, but it sounded like a take. It didn't look like I don't think it was a drop back. I just thought in a panic jumped up and hit it, but there's nothing on the end. So right, gonna get one back out there. Oh well, I made a mistake there. The line looped over the branch of the tree coming out on the last cast. I was getting liners, and I thought, what's going on here? And then I looked at something and I thought, oh no. Right, I'll stick it out again. I wasn't happy with that left-hand rod because it went a bit offline, so I've got back out there. So I'm now fishing sort of to the right off the weed bed, so there's no chance of me plugging in the weed by mistake rather than hitting one of those channels. So yeah, bit of a pink sky coming, a little bit, some pink clouds anyway, but we're definitely on for some big winds later. You wouldn't think so now, would you? That's a robin. Where is she? He wants to get in my bivvy. Himself to some of the bits and pieces I've dropped. Right, okay. Yeah, it's going to be dark, so yeah, I'll do an update a bit later. Okay, 4:45 now. Skies are pretty clear all round, but it's meant to cloud over later. It's going to stay mild. It's been about 11 degrees today. It's only going to drop to 10 tonight, right through the night. So yeah, very comfortable. Okay, fingers crossed that one of those old buzzers goes off. No. Oh. God's sake. Oh. Weeded up. Well, that was a 9. 340. Left hand rod went off. Picked it up. Fish was in the weed straight away, but seemed to go through the weed and at the other side it was taking line. Went solid, so it got into some more weed, I think, and locked up, but then it came free. Thought I had it, and then the hook pulled. So yeah, right, by the time I sorted myself out and put another bag out on the spot, it's gone 4 o'clock now, and this has been the bite time when fish have been coming out, sort of the back end of last year, and in this bay that got me here, because I'd fished a few times in this bay, and it was, people are always catching, at 3 onwards in the morning until first light. So I think I'm going to sit up now and have my first coffee of the day to cheer me up. Morning, 7:30. Well, you don't get too many chances this time of the year, so I think that was probably that. The weather forecast was wrong again. Last week it was forecast for high winds, and it was for early hours of this morning, but it didn't happen, and then the forecast changed and all the high winds have completely disappeared off the forecast. Well, I've been up since 4, just sitting here on my chair and dozing off every now and again, so I'll probably grab another hour or so's kip over the next few hours, and then it'll be a slow pack away to be off at lunchtime. Okay, that's it, it's 11:30, all packed up, ready to go. Bit gutted because you don't get too many chances this time of year, do you? But there you go, I'll probably be back at the weekend. It's Tuesday now, no it isn't, it's Monday. Lose track of the time. And I shall be back, yeah, probably Saturday. So, we'll try again then. Hello, it's Saturday, 8th of December. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've got down here and quickly got my bivvy up because it's raining, and I'm in the point swim. There's a couple of other people on the lake. One is in a swim that I fished last week, which I wanted to get in because that was 2 takes I had from that swim. I looked back at the film on the first one, and there's no bird that popped up, and you could just, not without that, you could just tell just from the run. It was all the blur at the time, but yeah, that was a take. So that's 2 takes I had in there. But anyway, someone's in there. They dropped in yesterday, and the other person that's on here is in the margin swim, which I wanted to get in because I know that he's had a couple of fish, well, and probably at least the third now, because as I pulled up here and had a look, he was netting one. So he's doing well. It's really chucking it down now, so I won't be putting my baits out just yet. Just wait for the shower to pass. Yeah, I'm going to be putting PVA bags out, both to the right, round to the right there. One at 15 wraps and one at 11.5. Just on clear spots, sort of not far from weed beds. Because I think the fish are over the back here where you can't fish, but sort of in that area of water. That's where they tend to show, if they're going to show. So that's the plan. Yeah, I had a couple of drives around the lake, didn't see anything, but yeah, it's good that fish are coming out during the day. I mean, and I had that take during the day last week, because up until recently the only takes and fish that were coming out were at night. So yeah, right, well, I'm going to wait for this rain to pause and then get my bags ready and get them out. Well, the rain stopped, so I've managed to get them out there. Literally it's only been out 5 minutes on the right hand rod. Probably just lifted a couple of inches and then went back down. So, liner. I've got a good feeling about this session. I've had those before though. Yeah. It's good that fish are coming out during the day. Because what I was doing is only recently I was only getting down sort of, you know, 2 o'clock, something like that. Just to make sure I got the rods out before dark. Thinking, well, a bit of a waste of time during the day. But now I know that, if I can, I'm going to start getting down here earlier on a morning, a Saturday morning, you know, first thing or whatever. I'll be here for first light. So yeah, I'm here till tomorrow lunchtime. At the moment the wind's sort of south-westerly, southerly to south-westerly, but it's meant to swing round to the west, and I don't know what it is with the forecast recently, but every sort of weekend they've been forecasting sort of gales, 40 miles an hour plus, and then the forecast changed at the last minute, and that happened again yesterday. But now we're going to have sort of 20, 25 miles an hour winds that come from the west, so over the top, which isn't ideal if you're in this swim, but it's going to be rain with it and that, I think, on and off. So, and if the fish are set up on this side of the lake, given that a few have been out down in the margin swim, then I could be in the right spot. So it's nice and mild. It's 10 degrees at the minute. It's going to go down to about 5 tonight. So because I'm out the wind, should be nice and warm. 5's alright, isn't it? Got all the gear just in case, all the layers. There's the old cormorant that's just flown by. Right, it's just gone up to 2 o'clock. I'll do an update in a bit. Left hand rod now, 5 minutes later. Could be getting breamed out. Don't know what that was. Nothing on the end. Another ghost take, like last week, I think. It's 3 o'clock now. It's raining a little bit, but it's alright. I'm just going to dry my rig off and put another bag out. Hey, got one in the net. Scraper 20 probably, I don't know, upper double scraper 20. But I think he's had another one down the margin there, so looks like they're really getting on it. Okay, I haven't even got my other rod out yet from that ghost take, so I'm going to get that out first and then get the fish out. Okay, yeah, upper double I think. Some nice colour though. Nice and golden. Swing zeroed, so very dark. We'll have a downpour in a minute, I think. Uh, 20 and a few ounces. First fish of 2022. Right, don't flip. Show us your lovely colours. Look at you. Lovely. A bar of gold. Let's get you back. Okay, got it back out there on the spot. It's just gone 4 o'clock now. It took me a while to sort out the rods. Get bags on there and out again. So yeah. Oh, it's nice to get one under your belt straight away. Within what, 3 hours was it? Yeah. Oh no, probably 2 from casting out. Around about 2.5. Yeah. Expect more now. We get greedy. So, yeah, let's hope that's not the end of the action, eh? Morning, 7:30. All quiet except for just a minute ago when I had a few bleeps on that left hand rod. It went very still last night. The wind died down, skies cleared, got a bit chilly. It's only about 3 or 4 degrees at the minute. Just sinking my first coffee. I think I'm going to stick my bags out, I don't know, about 9 o'clock, something like that. And hang it out as long as I can this morning, up until lunchtime, you know, till I have to be home, which is sort of early afternoon. Right, I'm going to finish the rest of my coffee. 8 o'clock now, another take, nothing on the end. Right, get another bag out there. Okay, just gone up to 9 o'clock now. Both got new bags on, so last few hours, you never know. Might nick another. It was a good sign getting that funny take half hour or so ago, whatever it was, hour ago. So, yeah, starting to warm up a little bit now. The sun's up, so yeah, won't be able to dry my gear out, I don't think. Still a bit of ice and frost on the sling and back of my bivvy, so it obviously got quite cold last night. Okay, right, well, let's see what the rest of the morning brings. Okay, just gone half 12, all packed up, ready to go. Yeah, pleased with that first fish of the year. Feels like it could have been more though, really. I don't know what's going on with those ghost takes. I mean, when I had one over the other side of the lake last week, I thought, oh, could be a fish towing line perhaps, you know, afterwards when I looked at the video. But to have it happen here again, I don't know. I went up a bit on the leads that I put on for when I recast the bags, because I was on sort of 2 ounce leads, so I went up to 3s. So I don't know if I'm not just hooking them properly, I don't know. But I think what happened with that fish was there was a big feeding spell yesterday afternoon, because that fella who was in the margin swim up there, halfway up the lake there, he was fishing out there. And I reckon he was picking them up from there, and then I've just, because I was fishing out this way, I just picked up a straggler, or a stray. But yeah, glad for it though. Yeah, first one under my belt. So I'm going to be back down probably next Saturday. Weather's not going to be so good, it's going to be a bit chillier. But yeah, we'll see how I get on. If you like the video, please like, subscribe if you haven't. If you're out there fishing, hope you catch a winter whacker, and I'll see you next time.